troubadour, necromancer, and local horror host, Uncle Eerie.
Yeah.
Tonight, on Horror Hot Tub, once again, Uncle Eerie is with us. Uncle Eerie, thank you for hanging out with us from a distance, safely.
My pleasure, old friend. How's it going over there? Where you at these days, anyways?
I'm in Portland, Oregon, where we're under attack.
Yeah, man, tell me about it. This, I gotta tell you, man, this COVID business is doing hell in my personal grooming. I don't know if you can see this mess. But my barber, he wants to social distance and all that, and I keep telling him, I'm like, bud, you're already dead. You'd be fine. But, zombies aren't the smartest tools in the shed, you know what I mean? But he's a hell of a barber.
Ow, that's ow. Really cold. Anyway, she uses those clippers usually to shave specimens for dissection.
I need to get some of those. Digging your coif, by the way, your mohawk.
Thank you very much. It's a little humid in here at the moment, so it's sort of curling up, but I like it.
I dig it, man. I dig it real good. Anyways, please continue.
How did you get involved in hosting horror film shows?
Oh, man, that was a long time ago. Hard to remember. A natural fit, you know what I mean? I've always been a big fan of the cinema. And, well, frankly, no one else would have me. So, decided to show my own damn show. Show the movies that I love. Which are all, coincidentally, terrible, terrible movies.
Really stinky. Well, that's why we have, that's what Horror Hot Tub is all about. Staying clean and staying safe.
Trim the old sideburns recently. Things look good this way. Kind of gives me that nice withered corpse look that the kids are so fond of. What do y'all think? Yeah, well, I don't care what you think. Anyhow, my carnivorous little cretins, welcome back to the Shiver Shack. As always, I'm your horribly handsome host, Uncle Eerie. Now, if your Uncle Eerie knows one thing, it's bad movies. If I've learned anything as my time as a horror host, it's that there are bad movies, and then there are bad movies. That's right. Now I'm talking about movies so bad that to sit through their entirety could be considered cruel and unusual punishment. I mean, and that's coming from a bloodthirsty beast such as myself. Now, thankfully, you never need to sit through such bad movies. Especially when all you gotta do is watch the movie's trailer, which usually nicely distills all the awfulness into a neat minute-and-a-half package. And that's why I present to y'all a brand new segment here on the Shiver Show, Uncle Eerie's Trailer Trauma-Rama. That's right. Now I've scoured the internet to find y'all the worst trailers for the absolute worst movies that I could find. And I present them to y'all for your viewing displeasure. Now our first movie is, well, it's a real doozy, all right. From the year 2000, I bring you all Bloody Murder. Now, to truly understand just what kind of a wet fart that this film is, look no further than the film's premise. What's that, you ask? What's the film's premise? Well, I'll tell you, dummies. Bloody Murder centers around a group of camp counselors on their way to another season of Fun the Sun, only to be stalked and murdered by a crazed, hockey mask-wearing serial killer. That's right, boys and ghouls. You heard me correctly. This movie borrows the exact same premise as one of the most legendary horror film franchises of all time, Friday the 13th. Now, believe it or not, this stunning display of unoriginality only scratches the surface of just how bad this film truly is. Here, let's go ahead and watch the dang thing, and I'll be right back.
Trevor Morehouse. The guy's legendary in these parts.
Bullshit. It's camp lore. There's no such person as Trevor Morehouse.
Who's Trevor Morehouse?
The camp boogeyman.
Look, my older sister swears she knows someone whose brother's friend disappeared up here.
What is this, 6 degrees of mutilation?
Oh, anybody want to play Bloody Murder?
Sounds fun. Let's play.
It always helps to know who you're looking for. And you guys, remember to keep an eye out for Trevor Morehouse.
Jason, just show yourself so we can get this over with.
Relax, it's only me.
You loser! You scared the shit out of me!
Could there be anything to these Trevor Morehouse stories?
Somebody help me!
Oh, great. Why don't you just paste a sign on my back that says, "Please kill next"?
Well, what'd I tell y'all? Yeah, this one really checks them all off the list, don't it? Acting.
Bullshit. It's camp lore. There's no such person as Trevor Morehouse.
Dialogue.
What is this, 6 degrees of mutilation?
Ugh. And overall quality. And then you got this killer's name, what was it?
Trevor Morehouse.
Oh, that's right, it's...
Trevor Morehouse.
It's Trevor Morehouse.
Trevor Morehouse.
Alright, shut up already, we heard you. Now, I don't know about you, but the name Trevor Morehouse does not exactly instill fear in my cold dead heart. I mean, Trevor Morehouse isn't the name of a killer, it's the name of a fraternity's reigning beer pong champion. But you know, I think this film's true flaw, its true crime against cinema, is that it's boring. I mean, I don't know about you, but I could barely make it 15 seconds into this dang thing. And if there's one thing a bad movie should never be, it's boring. And yet, somehow, despite all this, Bloody Murder went on to spawn not only a sequel entitled Bloody Murder 2, Closing Camp, but a spin-off entitled The Graveyard, proving once again that any group of dum-dums can make a bad movie. Or in this case, 3 bad movies. Alright y'all, that will do it for today's segment of Uncle Eerie's Trailer Trauma-Rama. Be sure to tune in next time as we delve further into that cinematic garbage bin. Until then, this is your old Uncle Eerie saying, unhappy trails. I'm Jason, the silent-stalking killer of a legendary horror film franchise. Oh, I'm Trevor Morehouse. You want to go brunch?
Well, if this was the first guess, this is Adam Goldman right here. Nice enough to...
It's a handsome fella.
He was a good host for my first hot tub. I basically put him into the water and dissolved his bones or his flesh, and now he's part of the brine forever.
Oh no!
Stay up there, Adam. Hey, okay, good. What is your favorite genre of horror?
Oh man. Well, obviously I'm a fan of the classics. I love a good monster movie, of course. You know, sort of a personal relation. I relate. You know, words. Like I said, I love a good body horror movie. You know, there's something about body horror specifically that just, well, freaks me the hell out. My body already does terrible enough things as it is, and well, I can't imagine any worse, frankly.
Do you like your scary movies a little funny, a little sexy, a little of both, or neither?
Well, to me, horror is a palette in which you can paint a picture. So, why limit yourself to one or two colors, man? You know what I mean? Like, I like some movies that are silly as hell. I love movies that are sexy. Just the other day, I was watching Return of the Living Dead Part 3, and man, whew, that movie does things to a fella, you know what I mean? So yeah, I have many moods. I'll take whatever I can get, frankly. There we go. Sorry, I'm parched.
Are you tired of razor blades that never seem to fit inside your candy? Wish your shiny razors were easier to hide? Well, try Grandpa Mortis's famous candy razors. Available in various colors and flavors, such as caramel, dark chocolate, and circus peanut. Mortis candy razors are specially designed to blend into a wide assortment of Halloween treats, so they'll never see 'em coming. What they don't know won't hurt you. Grandpa Mortis's famous candy razors. They'll enjoy every bite, right down to the very last.
You're a handsome fellow, Mr. Jack. Well, howdy, and a festive boo to y'all. I was just putting the finishing touches on the decorations here. Sorry, I'm just so excited that I can't hide it, because today is Uncle Eerie's most favorite day of the year. All's Halloween. That's right, Halloween. Now, of course, it should go without saying that Halloween is the greatest holiday of them all. But did you know that some folks prefer those other holidays? You know the ones I'm talking about, like Turkey Football Day or 4th of New Year's. That really weird one with the psychedelic eggs and the giant rabbits. Anyways, those people are obviously stupid. Because after all, why would you have turkey or eggs when you can have candy, costumes, scary stories, and flaming bags of feces? Because after all, that's what Halloween's all about. Well, that's what all Halloween's about to some folks. But for some of us, Halloween is a very important spiritual holiday. It's a day not just of celebration, but observance of ancient rituals. It's a day to pay tribute and honor to all the forces of darkness and supernaturality that go criminally ignored throughout the rest of the year. Here, let me show you what I mean. Here's an example of what your Uncle Eerie does on a typical Halloween.
I always like to start bright and early at the stroke of midnight. That's right, no rest for the wicked. Well, hello, you handsome devil. After a quick comb through my hair and a splash of the old high karate, it's time to start my day. Now my first bit of business, the time-honored Halloween tradition of gift giving. This chance at doling out the presents allows me to say thank you to all those mutants, murderers, monsters, and madmen who work so tirelessly throughout the year to darken every doorstep. Just like old Scraps here. Haha, good boy. Enjoy that other white meat. Well, what do we have here? It's the Witches 3. Hey ladies, what's cooking? Yeah, these sinister sisters are some of my biggest fiends. Uh-oh, looks like I've cast a spell on them. No time for love, Dr. Jones. This black cat's got a scat. But enjoy that eye newt. If it ain't good old Wesley Hackett. Talk about your lady killers. Don't ask me how he does it. But the gals are always falling head over heels for this charismatic cut-up. Me and Wesley go way back, yes sirree. We were in Boy Scouts together. We even earned our noose tying badges, with the help of his little sister. Wow, get a load of those gams. Uh-oh, looks like I interrupted Wes in another one of his romantic rendezvous. Well, I better make like a skull and split. But good luck, Wes, and save me a piece. And let's not forget about our old pals, Scarilla and Swampy Carl. Uh-oh, play nice, fellas. That Scarilla, he's a bit of a sore loser. But that's alright, I think I have something that will soothe this savage beast. He sure goes bananas for bananas. And of course, I like to take a bit of time out of my day to give back to the community by feeding those less fortunate than myself. Come and get it, zombies! Dinner's on the grill. There's plenty for everybody. And then finally, it's back to the shack for a little home decorating.
If you could direct a horror film remake, which one would it be?
Werewolf on Wheels, man. Yeah, you know, I've never heard of a better premise with more disappointing output than the amount of werewolves. So yeah, remake Werewolf on Wheels, add about 300% more werewolves. In fact, the whole movie just be werewolves wearing cuts, driving choppers, and occasionally stealing babies.
That sounds incredible. I can't wait till you make it.
Just waiting for the phone call, man.
How do you cope with real-life horror in today's horrific world?
Drugs, mostly.
Next question. If you could speak with the devil, what question would you ask him?
Well, for starters, how about giving me my $50 you owe me? I'll tell you what, man. They say never make a deal with the devil, and I can tell you from personal experience that is the goddamn truth, man. Devil's a deadbeat. Where's my goddamn beer? Now you got me all riled up, man. Next question.
If and when there's a zombie apocalypse, which one of your friends would die first?
I don't know, man. Whichever one was the most decomposed and last one to eat, I guess.
Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? I think I know the answer.
Well, considering I'm part vampire and part werewolf, I'll take 100% Uncle Eerie.
Come on in. There you are. That is quite the costume, Swampy Carl. So you ready to go? Ah, you got your bag. You betcha. Oh, well, you know, truth be told, Swampy Carl, I'm not really one much for costumes. I mean, frankly, why spoil these good looks with a goofy outfit or, silly makeup, you know what I'm saying? Feel like you're rolling your eyes at me, but I could never tell. Anyways, time's wasting. Let's get going. Me and Swampy Carl are gonna go trick-or-treating. I'm hoping heavy on the treats and even heavier on the tricks. Ha! I love a good flaming bag of poop. So while we're gone, why don't y'all get back to some more craziness here on Uncle Eerie's Shiver Show Halloween Special. Hey, Swampy Carl, wait up! Candy! Yeah! So, how'd you make out? Yeah, me too. Let me take a look here. What do we got? Well, I got a rock. Tootsie Roll. Alright. Another rock. Some dental floss. A single sweet tart. Pamphlet on sexually transmitted diseases. Another rock. Chewing gum, another rock. Son of a... What happened to people, Swampy Carl? When did people become so stingy? Come here, I want to show you something. Come here. Take a look at this, will you? Take a look at that. Now, believe it or not, that was me on my very first trick-or-treating solo album. I had to go by myself because Ma come down with a case of the full-body gout. Anyways, that was one of the best nights of my life. Gee, remember it like it was yesterday. I'm trying to have a flashback. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake, spooks come out for a swing and wake. Happy haunts materialize and begin to vocalize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize. Now don't close your eyes and don't try to hide, for a silly spook may sit by your side. Shrouded in the dark disguise, they pretend to terrorize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
See what I mean, Swampy Carl? Back then, people were generous, and they respected the sacred ricity, the sacred this, the sacred. They respected the crap out of Halloween. What a world, huh? Too old? Haha, too old for trick-or-treating. That Swampy Carl, what a crazy swamp devil. Anyways, well, I enjoyed this nice melted gummy bear. Why don't y'all get back to the show? Say, you want to trade one of your rocks for one of my rocks?
If you were a ghost, whose life would you make a living hell?
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what, if I had to pick a name, well, your Uncle Eerie's, I'm not a political man, but, well, frankly, there's a certain commander-in-chief that I'd probably, I could think of a few bad things to some horrors to commit upon, if you know what I mean.
Yes. If you were a cannibal, would you eat yourself?
I mean, I'm probably delicious, but I don't know, man. There's no parts of me that I could probably stand to lose, so no. I'm sure there's somebody else I could always eat. You know what I mean? They call it the total package for a reason, you know what I mean? You can't take part of the total package, and it's not a total package anymore. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You're a smart fella. Think.
Into the deepest jungles went Pressman toy makers looking for something new. The secret they brought back for you is incredible. The Pressman Witch Doctor Head Shrinkers Kit. Plastic flesh, mixing cauldron and petrifying potion. Just pour it into the mold and in minutes you can add monster hair. Paint it with a coloring kit included, or make up your own decorations. In 24 hours the heads shrink down. Now shrunken heads for all occasions. Collect them, swap them, give them to your Witch Doctor friends. You can always cook up more with Pressman's Witch Doctor Head Shrinkers Kit.
Too old for trick-or-treating, my big dead behind. Don't twitch a bunch of uptight soccer mom's gonna keep on clear from his sugar coma, god damn it. Oh, come here. Yeah, hey everybody. I was just, stocking up on supplies here. For all the trick-or-treaters who come out to a creepy shack in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it couldn't all be for me, because that'd just be gross.
Excuse me, is this thing on? Hey, Uncle Eerie.
Yes, disembodied voice?
Eerie. This is an appointment reminder. Your scheduled appointment begins in 5 minutes.
Oh, man. I can't believe I forgot. Say, everybody, we are about to have the most prestigious guest we've ever had on the Shiver Show right now.
Get ready for dimensional extraction to the netherworld.
Yikes. Well, everybody, see you on the other side, I hope.
Hello, how was your trip?
I think I left my colon back there. Oh. No, got it. I'm good.
Listen, honey, I'm gonna show you where your colon's at. If we don't hurry up, we are way behind schedule. I don't care whose uncle you are. Down here, you are my bitch, okay? So come on.
Sit down. You can do it. You're a big boy. Now, I'm gonna go over some ground rules with you. So listen up. Rule number 1. Under no circumstances are you to look him directly in the eyes. Or in your case, the eye. Rule number 2. Do not ask for his autograph. That is so tacky. And rule number 3. Now this is the most important one, okay? Under no circumstances are you to ask him about the incident. As he clearly explained, she was just a friend and he was giving her a ride home. So just drop it, okay, vultures? Now just sit there looking how you do. I'll get him.
Nice mustache. You miss me. You can't hit me. I'll miss me. Sucker.
All right, kids, now we have a very distinct pleasure of getting a chance to speak with Emperor Samhain, the spirit of Halloween. Good evening, my lord, and thank you so much for talking with us.
I always have time for my loyal subjects. You have 5 minutes.
Okay, well, let's get to it then. So, tell us, what does being the spirit of Halloween entail? What are some of your duties? Duties?
Well, it's more of a figurehead thing, really. I show up at store openings, Hot Topic or Spencer's. Wiccan rituals, heavy metal concerts, and of course the paperwork. Sweet Satan, do I hate paperwork.
So what are some of the perks or fringe benefits to the position?
The church. Church dig authority. I think it's a daddy issue thing. I'm big with strippers.
What about the drawbacks? What are some of your pet peeves?
Let me say this. Don't call me the Pumpkin King. I mean, seriously, can anyone say oversaturated? It's ridiculous. And for the record, he was a skeleton, not a jack-o'-lantern. It doesn't even make any sense.
So, can I call you Great Pumpkin?
Yeah, that one's not so bad. I do like those peanuts.
Okay. Now, does it bother you that you're not as big of an icon as Santa or the Easter Bunny?
Please, I'm a powerful spirit, not some delusional hopeful on America's Next Top Model. I have no time for petty human emotions like envy or jealousy. Sure, it would be nice to have my face on a greeting card or two, or a stamp, or even a cereal box. Come on, even Mr. Chia had his own cereal. I'm content with my place in the grand order of the universe.
Now here's a serious question. Some folks think that Halloween has become too secular nowadays and too far removed from its roots. Your thoughts?
It is a shame. We've lost our fear and respect of the supernatural. People used to leave us offerings. They used to dress up in all visage in trembling, fearful reverence. Now they dress up like sexy babies and do Jaeger bombs. I miss the old ways. You know, goat sacrifices, blood orgies. I really miss the blood orgies. I mean, really miss the blood orgies.
Final question. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
Candy corn. No wait, Rolos. Rolos. Definitely Rolos. Can we have that out?
Oh, okay. Huh.
Come on. You don't like Rolos?
Oh, no, they're all right. It's just not really favorite-worthy, I'd say.
Well, Mr. Smarty Pants, what's your favorite kind of candy?
Well, I like Black Cats.
Black Cats.
I also like Now-Laters.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, Now-Laters alright. But let me tell you about Pop Rocks. This one time, I ate a whole bunch and chased it with an entire 2-liter of Joe Cola. And you know what happened? I totally cracked my shroud in my butt fizz for like 3 days. Seriously, I had the pop rock and runs. Speaking of running, now I must depart. A black metal band is scheduled to sacrifice a ram in my honor. You gotta love those crazy Swedes. Swedes. Swedish fish. Oh, I should have said Swedish fish. Or good and plenties. Yeah, those are good. Not as good as those blood orgies.
Well, kiddies, by the sound of that ding-donging, it seems like Halloween's over. Shucks. But you know, just because the day's over doesn't mean that y'all can't keep the spirit of Halloween with you every single day of the year. Dress like a pirate and visit the mall. Who cares if they laugh? Remember that the 3 most important food groups are chocolate, caramel, and nougat. Go ahead and put on a mask and knock on your neighbor's door in the middle of the night and ask them for food. They'll love it. And never forget the joy of being scared. Now, we'll be back next time with our usual brand of lunacy, but always remember, that scratching you hear underneath your bed, well, that's a scary monster waiting to eat you. And that howling you hear outside your window, well, maybe that's wind. Well, maybe it's a restless spirit trying to get in. And all those creepy crawly things that go bump in the night that your parents told you didn't exist, well, they do. And after all, isn't the world just better that way? Until next time, this is your Uncle Eerie saying, Happy Halloween.
What do you prefer, splatter films or, say, old haunted house kind of?
I don't know, man. I'll take a haunted house with some splatter in it. How's that sound? Why not? Shouldn't limit the imagination, you know what I mean?
Uncle Eerie, what scares you?
Warrants? You know, it's fine. I can lay low, but if I got active heat on me, man, then I got a book, and I'm tired of running, frankly. I don't like to spoil. In fact, frankly, this weather is it's doing hell in the old body. I'm drinking gallons of formaldehyde every day just to keep, from stinking up the joint. So yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, honestly, witches, man. Too many bad experiences. You know, it's like they're hot, man, but hell hath no fear like a woman's scorn. Well, make that woman a servant of the great serpent beast, and man, you got in trouble for yourself. Sorry, anyways, I got lost in thought. So yeah, witches. Don't like them. I mean, I like them. I like them too much, frankly, is the problem. I like them, but then I screw up inevitably, and then they get mad, and then curses upon curses, man. Do yourself a big favor take from Uncle Eerie. Just say no to the daughters of the devil, man. Ain't no good down that road. Nothing but darkness. Sorry. I digest. Please continue.
Hey, I have to apologize on behalf of my family. I'm a descendant of Judge Hawthorne, and I've personally also been cursed with baby witches.
I thought I can see it. I can see it. I know the look, man. I'm telling you.
Uncle Eerie's been the host years in a row. The first time that's happened besides myself. And a little bit of trivia. When I started GuignolFest almost 12 years ago, I believe I tried to reach out to Uncle Eerie to host the show, and I think you were in a transitional moment in your life, if I'm not incorrect.
Yeah, man. Probably one of the many times I had to, lay low for a while. But, man, that's a real shame. I've hosted twice now. If you ever have somebody else host, I'm going to go on a murder spree. So just remember that. I wish I had been hosting from the very beginning. I'm going to be honest, I'm a jealous man, and I was outraged every time you had somebody else besides me, because I am the best host for GuignolFest. I think that's fairly obvious. It is peanut butter and Tabasco sauce. It's a match made in heaven, or hell is probably more appropriate.
Summertime! Yeah! Oh boy, let's get started!
Yeah, let's do this!
Yeah!
Das ist mein Scheiße!
briefly, what was your experience like hosting GuignolFest in the last couple of years before this plague?
You know, yours Ghoulie is not one to just dole out the compliments to anybody but yours Ghoulie. So please understand that. Please appreciate the weight of what I'm about to say. I have never experienced a more pleasurable live experience than being on stage at GuignolFest, man. There has never been a greater collection of freaks, psychopaths, and degenerates as the crowd who take part every year in GuignolFest, man. And yeah, as long as I'm still moving around and talking, I plan on being there every year to host GuignolFest, the best film fest in all of Pacific Northwest, man.
Thank you so much, Eerie. That was an extremely generous compliment. We would love to have you come back this year for another round. No matter what form it takes, whether it's virtual, whether it's limited, whether by some miracle all this shit dries up and blows away. But we're flexible, and that's why we've been around for centuries, right? One survives by surviving.
That's right, man. That which does not kill you makes you weirder.
This is the end of our show, and the one thing is that usually I end up pushing my guest to the bride to join the waters, so to speak, for future interviews. You're always here in spirit and in remain, but you're already dead, and you're not anywhere near water, so there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, I don't even have indoor plumbing, man. I gotta hose myself off out back. So yeah, no drowning here. Sorry, brother.
Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do instead. Horse choke.
Right, man, come on! Oh, yes, son of a bitch! Ah.
Yeah. Gotta sleep. Okay. Enjoy your dream and nightmares.
God damn it, don't do that again.
It's all oh, come on. It's all anyway, thank you, Uncle Eerie, for joining us. And we love you. And, drive fast, take risks. But wear a mask.
That's right. Unless you're already dead. And then just, be pretty.
Good night, Uncle Eerie.
Good night, you old son of a succubus.
Thank you.